that's the thing about artistry. It's open to interpretation based off of what information is there to judge it off of. And I mean, there's a lot of ways you could look at that. You could look at it like symbolically, like a motherfucker karma has caught up with him so bad after doing something so horrible. We already know this guy's a bad guy, and he's already going off the deep end with just how he gets into it. But like, you know, another thing is when we were thinking about how we were going to develop these characters, we were thinking about what could we do to make somebody else so mad at Womack that they'll just want to kill him, but this person can't be a villain, you know. And that's where the whole Stoney and Miriam thing comes in. We thought about the possibility of Miriam dying somehow by Womack's doings. We thought of all kinds of different stuff. Ultimately, we came up with, which tied into good with the love story, is that she ended up being pregnant. So it just came together to where, like, okay, we'll lose the baby, but we really wanted to villainize Womack more outside of us. Like, we're already mad at him. He snatched up our boy. But we wanted the people, when they hear it, to not like this guy either. And basically, his time is up. Like, you could see the downfall of him from there.
I'm just saying, I think that's a great interpretation. Look, this dude, you know what I'm saying, he's already a wild dude. He done snatched the cat up for disrespecting him on the streets. He shoot up the spot, etc. So he's already, that's that downward criminal spiral anyways. You feel what I'm saying, though? Where you're not making calculated choices. You're making emotion-based choices. Then he goes over to, this guy goes so far as he's got this burning jealousy for this dude who don't got money like him. Why does he have this chick? Why does he have this chick? And instead of using game or whatever, this dude go with the Mickey. Like, this is an incorrigible, terrible guy. You know what I'm saying? That was awful dude. But then she gets the Mickey, and instead of him getting some whatever he thought he was gonna get, he ends up hitting her with the car. Then on top of that, the baby dies. Think where he's at in his brain right then. He's not even tripping off the hostage he got at the house right now. You know what I'm saying, though? He's like, oh, man, them boys is on me. Is the girl dead? I know I hit the chick. I think she lived. Then you find out on the news or the radio that we all listening to, oh, a baby died. Now it's a homicide investigation. And they know, and they got the description. You feel what I'm saying, though? When you look at it from a movie arc or something like that, his criminal spiral started when he shot up the spot and grabbed the dude. You know what I'm saying, though? And I think it just, like you said, I don't think he became weaker, but he got a lot of fires to put out at that point. You know what I'm saying, though? And I think even the escape, it's like, how can your mind be on holding a cat up somewhere? You know, we tried to make it so the escape wasn't even on him. He wasn't there. The dude, you know, the cat that he had watching us was a little dude. You know what I'm saying, though? So I got up out of there. Like, it works, but I think it's great what you said. It's like a deterioration or something where he's, you know, you shook at this point. You got, you know what I'm saying, you done shot up the spot. You kidnapped it. You done kidnapped the cat. You done hit a lady on the street that you Mickey, so they're going to get the toxicology and all, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, I think that's a great analysis.
Yeah, I think that it stands kind of in a category of its own, just in terms of the live instrumentation that's on the album. And not only that, but I think that that really separates it from all of our other albums, because we've had live instrumentation on records before, but it's not done in the same fashion. It didn't use the hardware and the recording techniques that Adrian Younge is able to recreate, to where he can get this sound that sounds like a gritty sample pulled from, you know, your little neighborhood record store that you just came up on a gym. But he actually played it, though. You know what I mean? Like, that, to me, puts it in a category all by itself. We love to perform. We love interacting with the crowd, and bringing new music to an audience is one of our favorite things. So, you know, preparing for these type of shows is more like the crowd and what they're going to think about. And, you know what I mean? We really want to give people a good show, and we love that interaction with them. So now that we have this band and all this extra energy behind us and all of this, you know, to me, when I would watch like Parliament Funkadelic, it was like the more people that had on stage, it was like the better kind of, you know. And in hip hop, that's normally not a good thing. You know, you got like 1,000 people on stage and it just looks like mayhem. But when you have like a band, everybody's doing something, and all Souls of Mischief are all playing their part, I really feel like it's something very powerful. We have vocalists up there. We have a DJ, you know, we have all the different instruments. And when you bring all those elements together, it's something that Souls of Mischief really, people have never seen from Souls of Mischief.
You know, we don't want you to look back on the record. We don't want you to look forward to the next record. We want you to just enjoy the music and live in the moment. It really is true to the title. There is only now. So listen to it, you know, and hopefully it drives you to say, wow, this is some of the best stuff that I've heard, not just from a hip hop artist, but period. Hopefully this is a record that people can say, hey man, this is one of the dopest projects that I've heard.
I want them to say to themselves that this group of individuals really cared about making music. They really made something, and they tried to make something as a timeless piece, not something just for today. The best art should last forever. And I hope that when people hear this 20, 30, 40 years from now, they feel as though it's still fresh. That's what I hope. We'll see what happens. This is Adrian Younge, and I want to give a shout out to Out the Box TV. Make sure you stay tuned in.
Yo, this is the Souls of Mischief. Right now you're watching Out the Box TV. Hieroglyphics, baby.